And look at over there, the zoo. Don't go in there unless you are really, really tough and ready to party. Brainerd, Minnesota. Laid-back summertime fun. But when the NHRA Powerade Drag Racing Series rolls into town, things get weird. They call the campground here the zoo. Our own Dave Reef is spending the entire day with Brainerd's party animals. He'll show there's no party like the NHRA's annual trip to the zoo.
Hey, I found one of the great new drinking games. Of course, you'll notice no mocking, please, that I'm having Coke because I'm a responsible guy. Beer darts. Is this the new rage or what? Basically, you take this dart and the objective is to at least hit the can to make the person, well, have a drink. Now, if you stick it in the can, they have to slam it. Now, you ready?
I'm ready.
It's the champion right over here, Coyote Ugly right there.
He's ugly.
Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Oh! Where's the stick?
It wasn't a slam.
Wasn't a stick. Wasn't, yeah, just.
Gotta make it stick.
Uh-oh.
Right in there. There it is. He's gonzo.
I lose. Well, in the end, all I got is a lot of gas. Better than those guys, though. Well, Paul, every time you come to places, you learn that there are favorites, places you go to every time. And I come to, well, Squirrel Corner. You saw the sign. That's new this year. You know you're at Squirrel Corner when you see this guy. These guys have been coming to this very corner here in the zoo, for probably the better part of about 10 years now. And if you look around, you can see some of the zaniness from all of the Christmas ornaments and the rope lights. Look at this, the Blue Water Special. They've got their own little fountain going on this year. It really doesn't seem to be doing a heck of a lot right now, but it's very entertaining. Of course, we've got the fire for when it gets cool at night, and we've got the rats. I'm not really sure what that's about. One of my favorite, though, right here. Just when you think you've seen it all, say hello to my little friend. On cue. There he is. There he is. Looks like Mike Dunn, if I'm not mistaken. And best part, I'm just teasing you, Mike. Santa Claus down from the North Pole. He brings a little Christmas flair here in August. He can cool everybody off. Squirrel Corner, it's a must stop when you come back here to the zoo, guys, especially to see Mike Dunn. Hi, Mike.
Well, that's before I shaved.
Come on, Mike. There he is.
It just continues on and on. Well, yeah, that's a good place to put all your cold drinks. You know what, Mike? I gotta, well, let's take a break. I gotta hit the, whatever that.
I stole that out of my hotel room.
We'll be back.
I've been to that, but I don't get to the zoo very often. And remember, if you come back here, don't even think of parking here. That's because, well, this guy's going to protect me. Boy, it's a strange brew back here. We'll have more with that, plus Tony Schumacher. Well, one of the biggest questions I get for people that have never been here, just how big is the zoo? Well, after talking with Jed and Christy Copham, the owners of this facility, and other BIR officials, I can now tell you it's very big. 600-plus acres make up the entire Brainerd International Raceway. Comprises the drag strip and a road course. 400-plus of that, oh yeah, made up of camping for the fans. Some big numbers from this weekend. There are 585 campers out there. 2,167 ATV, golf, and scooter passes. When it's all said and done, you got 2,500 campsites out there, each with multiple people, bringing the capacity to somewhere around 8,000 people. Now, keep in mind, many of those people get their days and nights mixed up, so when they come to me on Sunday night and say, what time are the races? And I get to tell them they missed it, well, now you know why. It's a pretty crazy place back here. It's sprawling.
Well, geez, that's more than a lot of towns up in this part. And we'll have more from the zoo. Look at that. That's Party Town, USA right now. We'll be back with more from Brainerd.
Back in a place now, Paul, they call the Wild Kingdom, and I can show you some of the other things that's going on in just a moment. But one thing that you can always count on, well, two things actually, you can probably find as much to drink as you want, and you can find as much to eat as you want. This is just a sampling, 180 pounds of hog getting ready to feed the masses tonight. One of those was on that yesterday, went over to Team Coletti yesterday. So, hey, we know how to eat well here, too, in Brainerd.
Oh, bring some of that back, will you?
Absolutely.
Put $100 in there for me, will you?
Done deal.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're just like me, you're looking forward to the Pro Stock shopping cart entry. This is the Vagabond entry, belonging to my good friends Corey and Scott back here. And I'm telling you, you want to look at a great piece of equipment. It's the finest and the only entry in this division, but it's great. Look at the steering wheel and the safety modifications made here. You don't want this steering wheel coming off. The seat, wow, poured. Look at this, the safety right here. the extra attention to detail, the gas tank right there, we don't want to talk about that. But you got your slicks right here on the back. You got treaded tires on the front, just in case you need that ultimate traction. And the horsepower, oh my goodness, 200cc Honda down here, putting out, well, not very many horsepower, but it does have MSD ignition, crane cams, and, well, it's got to be a K&N filter. All said and done, this thing will go a whopping 7 miles an hour, which allows for the crew chief or your kids in the back to, well, try to figure out why you're not running so good now. Come on, boys, let's soup this thing up a little bit.
Oh, that's good. There's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yep, he's heading for the trailer park. Heading home.
Good weight and balance on that, though, don't you think?
That's why he's doing TV.
Oh, my goodness. To go, and that's Mike Neff and Ashley Force. Ashley's #1, but here is
like
our
Dave Reef.
Yeah, our dream driver thinks he's good at it. Ready for the Rickshaw Race.
In honor of the Olympics.
Can you believe it? Reef's having all the fun. I want to go there. We'll be right back.
Tell you what, Paul, it's a good thing qualifying's over. That way I can go into full recovery mode here at Rickshaw Raceway. You just saw me in the rickshaws. This is a place that absolutely comes alive at night. Last night, sheriffs estimated there were 4,000 people out here watching Ron Capps, Morgan Lucas, J.R. Todd. All the drivers come back here. They get in the rickshaws and they stage eliminations. And you don't think these things are too rickety. Take a look at some of the carnage back here behind the Christmas tree. They go through wheels quite a bit. And as far as what are they racing for, we'll take a look at this. This is Dog with his wood-carved Zoo Wally. The first annual, it's going to be handed out tonight. Tell you what, it doesn't matter if it's day or night. There is something going on here at Brainerd International Raceway, Gary.